Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today. Alright, listen, man. I'm tired. Alright, I'll be honest. I am tired. So we're gonna keep this nice, short, and sweet. Give me like 6 minutes and I'll call it a review. Cause I'm just that tired, bro. I am that tired. So this is Hunter x Hunter, episode 112 review. That is 112. Now, this one right here, yeah. First of all, when it came to the animation, overall it was good. Like, for example, when it came to Poof and he was flying through the debris and he was kicking the debris away to reach the location of the king, where the king wasn't in his normal in his normal place, throne room area, whatever. He wasn't there. When it came to Pitou and how she was free falling, first she used her N to search the entire area, and we saw her eyeballs as she scanned the area, and then we see her crouch in like midair, do some really, nice stance. So when she lands, she would spring right towards the king's location, because we have Netero and Zeno on the way, real quick. So the moment she landed, she just sprung, and her legs were twice the size. Her thighs swelled twice the size, and when she attacked Kite. So that was pretty cool too, animation-wise. Even when the king was just standing there by himself, holding Komugi, holding his woman, and how he was emitting this malice, and how it was so immense, and the senses of Pitou, Zeno, and Netero were so heightened, where it seemed like time and stuff had stopped, and how the king, Meruem, was just standing there, holding her, and there was an aura, like you couldn't see his face, but like there was this distinct aura, and that was very nice. So animation for those scenes was good, but when it came to some scenes, when it was Gon and Shu and Killua running up the stairs, those, in my personal opinion, could have been better animated for sure, because I don't know, like it just felt very choppy isn't the word, but it just felt awkward. Like the way Gon was running sometimes, dun 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 dun. It just felt very awkward, and it could have been a lot smoother when it came to animation, when it came to Gon like running up the stairs. But overall, it still was good animation, nonetheless. It's just that a few scenes could have been, better. That simple. When it came to the narration, I dig it heavy, bro. I really do, because it really helps the pacing of the episodes. Because normally, not only does it apply for Hunter x Hunter, but also other series that I've, like for example, Toriko in the anime. When it comes to these type of moments, these very emotional scenes, and that's number 3. Number 3 is that the episode had a lot of emotion going on in it. But going back to number 2, the narration. A lot of times we'll have characters. They'll tell you how they feel via internal monologue. But what the narrator does is that the narrator cuts that away, and he tells you how they're feeling. And then the characters themselves proceed to go off from that. So for example, when Gon was the only one that actually noticed that Knuckle and Melioron may have actually died during the whole dragon dive, when it came to Shoot and the way he was feeling, instead of himself telling you how he feels, the narrator told you how he felt. And then he proceeded to go, Gon, yeah, you're awesome. I want to tell the world you're a crazy kid. You're less than half my age, but you set me free and you saved my life. So the narrator is a very nice transition when it comes to particular points in the episode. Therefore, the pacing is a lot smoother. The narration should be incorporated a lot more often. It really should. Narration, I think, is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Whoa, love the narration. Because, again, it really does help the transition and the pacing of the episode. The overall flow of the episode is much better via narration. Much better. So I dig it heavy. Real heavy. So, last thing, the emotions. The emotions were high. When it came to shoot, very high. When it came to Gon, they were high. Not massively high. Until he felt the malice of Pitou. And then you could see his face like, fuck! She's here. Kill. Say shoot you! So, he's ready to go. And even though we find out, and this is a fun fact, Youpi is actually made out of predominantly magical beasts. So he can like transform like multiple times over. And even though he was hit by Knuckle and now he has the APR on him, he has so much aura. Where he has at least 10 times the aura of Morel, Knuckles' master, his trainer, his teacher. So that's a lot of aura. That's a shit ton of aura. And he can't even properly gauge that. It's probably more than that. Let's just say at least 20 times. I mean, he said 10 times. But I'm going to assume 20 times plus. Because he is, when it comes to overall aura, there's a lot going on there. And he actually breaks the stairs. Because Youpi transforms like one more time. With like first he has like all these arms. Then he has all the arms with like the eyeballs all over his face. Then he has like half all these arms on one end, and then all the other arms on like another end merged together to make like this giant, huge muscle arm. And then he actually smashes the stairs. So the stairs are now cut off, and we're gonna see what happens. But when it came to the emotions, Gon had some, Shoot had a lot, and so did Pitou. And because Pitou, once she gets there, and we have the king actually tell her, please, I need you to actually heal Komugi. I'm counting on you. Now, he didn't say please, but he said I'm counting on you. And there was a lot of weight there with his words. For a king to, I want to say plead, but for a king such as Meruem, who's been, for the most part, hardcore, evil, malice always emanating, blood, violence, gore, for him to humbly request the aid of his subject like that, apparently it really touched Pitou. She started to cry. Then when it came to the whole scene of Meruem walking in between Zeno and freaking Chairman Netero, monsters. Zeno is obviously a monster. And Netero had, listen, the last episode confirmed this dude is a monster, right? He is a freaking monster. This guy did how many punches for 2 years, and at the end of it, his punches became faster than the speed of sound. But the thing here is that here we have these guys who are extraordinarily powerful, and Meruem walks in between them so casually, like it's not a big deal. He's like, yo, let's change location, let's go. And that's it. So, all the malice, all the intimidation that Zeno and Chairman Netero could muster still wasn't enough to faze Meruem. And Meruem himself, when he emitted his malice, it was if time itself had frozen. Like, come on. Like, this guy he's a demon. He is Beelzebub himself. And at the same time, this demon, this monster, Meruem, the king,